Hi guys, today I'm going to be filming my college series part 2. I actually got around to filming this about 3 weeks ago, but I decided to film this again while editing it because I realized that I got a little bit too emotional for comfort and it created this kind of like uncomfortable situation, and there are some things that actually changed, and so I'm just going to put those changes in and try to control my emotions a little bit better because I'm a little bit cooled off now, so I can kind of process things a little bit better. I think what was the hardest for me is my path that I'm going to take. I know that a lot of you guys think that my mindset is, oh, music or else, but I actually have a few different paths that I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of going a hardcore, like one-way music major, or a double major in music and something like psychology, forensic psychology, law, pre-law, those kinds of things. Although I think I'm going to kind of make it hard on myself if I decide to double major in music and pre-law, because that's a really hard major. And the other choice that I have is to go full-on academic. And for the academic section, I have mostly UCs, some state schools, and some schools that I'm guaranteed admission to, because I think that with my stats and my extracurriculars, nothing really is preparing me to become a psychologist or a lawyer because I've been working on music this whole time. So I think aiming for schools with lower prestige will actually give me greater chances of getting into anything academic. I don't have that much interest in going out of state and paying so much more for my academic education. I would rather stay in state and have a much lower tuition. So that's what led me to my decision. I know there's like a lot of paths that I'm taking and applying for right now. I don't really know because I haven't done it yet, but I suggest that if you are really sure of what you want to do, I don't know, maybe just apply for one path and invest a lot of yourself in that one path. I'm going to start with my music and double major. All of my schools, they don't require standardized testing scores at all, but I did take the ACT once just to have a score with me, just in case like it's going to help me with the admission process. I have 8 schools that I'm applying to as a music major. I have 4 target and reach schools. The other 4 are safety schools. I actually dropped my dream schools. My top 2 schools are New England Conservatory and Oberlin. And something that I heard about these 2 schools are that some years the competition is super high and other years it's not as high, and so you would never really know like what kind of competition you're going to get. And then my other target schools are Eastman Conservatory from the University of Rochester and Cincinnati University, like the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music. The other schools are safety schools. I know that academically some of these schools won't be safety schools for me. So the first safety school that I'm applying for is UCSB. I'm sure like my grades and stuff factor in because this is a university. 2 other schools are actually UCs as well. So UC Davis and UC Irvine. For UC Irvine, I'm thinking of a double major most likely. The last school, I actually never had this school in mind. I did not even know this school before my teacher introduced me to it. This school is Long Beach State. Let's move on to academics. Whew. These are mostly target and safety schools. I do not have reach schools. Wait, maybe I have one reach school, 1 or 2 reach schools. So all of my stats are in the range of what I need. I think competition-wise, this school is a reach school for me, and that one is UCLA. I actually have been looking into UCLA since middle school. My other target schools are UC San Diego, UC Santa Cruz, and USC. A safety school that I have is San Jose State University. I know last time I crossed it off my list. I definitely crossed it off my list saying I cannot see myself going there. And that was with music, but I think if I were to take an academic path, it would be a really great safety net to have. The next section for academics that I have right now is automatic admission universities. Arizona State University. I was actually looking into this as a safety school for my music. For this one, you need a 24 ACT out of state and over a 3.0 GPA. Yeah. Those are the schools that I will be applying to this year. Today is August 1st, and I'm planning to record my pre-screening auditions in a studio September or October, so it's coming up real soon. The rep for my pre-screen auditions are the first movement and cadenza of Beethoven Violin Concerto, the first movement, and Adagio from Bach, Sonata No. 1. The rest of my rep for live auditions are Paganini Caprice No. 20, Beethoven Sonata No. 8, Mozart Concerto No. 4, and another Bach movement, Gavotte and Rondo from Partita No. 3. I have a really busy year this year. I'm gonna be traveling for some schools, and I'm going to be doing online auditions for some schools. It's gonna be kind of hectic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's a really personal topic. As I said, I got super emotional in the last one. Like, I wasn't crying or anything, but it was like such a weird tension. So I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta film this again. I was interrupted, so I'm just gonna finish up my video here. I hope this serves the purpose and actually helps people, and I'll be off. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye!